What's up, y'all? Just waiting until a few people get up in there. No, y'all ain't see a live stream coming, but I'm off today, and I just feel like talking about football, baby. Getting them shares out there. What's up, y'all? Y'all drop it in the comment section when y'all touch down, man. Let me know y'all up in here. Can y'all hear me good? What's up, Gerald? Merry Christmas, dog. Merry Christmas. Man, I'm really here to talk about Steelers and Ravens. We got it. We got a big one coming up, even though we not starting our starters. But it is what it is. I mean, it's still Steelers and the Ravens. I still want to beat them. Still want to beat them, man. But I'm getting my shares out there right now. So excuse me if it seems like I'm all in my phone. Sharing to my social media and stuff like that. So Jared, how you felt about the game Sunday? How you felt about the game against the Browns Sunday? Tell me how you felt about that, dog. Can y'all hear my son? My son in there singing. I mean, well, I was talking about the Browns game. How you felt about the Browns game? I know everybody was freaking out in the first quarter and stuff like that, but okay, I'm sharing them. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow. I'm almost done. Yeah, but anyway, man, most definitely want us to slam the door on the Steelers, man. Got to. I mean, why would we want to see the Steelers in the playoffs? Why would we want them in the playoffs? I enjoyed them not being in the playoffs last year, and I want to be able to enjoy them not being in the playoffs this year. But like I was asking, Jared, how did you feel about the game against Cleveland? Let's talk a little bit about the game that just went by first. How you felt about the Cleveland game? You knew we was gonna get paid back. I felt like that too, man. I felt like we had to. We had to, man. We couldn't let them get away. We couldn't let them sweep us, man. Okay, I'm almost done. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. Them doggone Cleveland Browns, man. They tried to play us tough at the beginning. What people got to understand, people were freaking out and stuff like that. When the game started off, first quarter and stuff like that, people was freaking out. But you got to remember that they division rivals, man. They division rivals for a reason. They was gonna start off playing us pretty tough. I mean, That's just what comes when you play against a division rival. And then they was gonna come out thinking like we wanted we one of the only teams that beat this team all year, so they felt like they had an edge. They felt like they had an edge against us. But started off slow, man, and we bounced back great. We did our thing. Yeah, it would not have been good if they swept us. That would have been bad. That would have been terrible. That would have been terrible, terrible, terrible. It would have been hard to. It would have just been terrible if they would have swept us, man. Cleveland sweeping us. I mean, I can't even. Has Cleveland ever swept us before? Have they ever swept us before? I don't think Cleveland has ever swept us before. But it would have been terrible if Cleveland would have swept us. That would have been terrible. So we had to take care of business Sunday. We had to do that. That would have been very ugly. And Cleveland fans wouldn't have shut up in them Facebook groups and on social media, period. Cleveland fans would have been just running off at the mouth if they would have swept us. They swept us in 2007. See, hey, good looking, Gerald, because I can't remember back that far. I was 17 years old. I can't remember back that far. I can't remember. Was that Peyton Hillis days? Was that Peyton Hillis days when they swept us? Anyway, big stat of the game though, as far as this Cleveland game. We did well against Nick Chubb, man. I think he had only 40-some yards. They tried to do that bounce outside crap and all that, and it just couldn't work on us, man. We did a good job. We did a good job with Nick Chubb, man. We really did. We tied him down. He lead the league in rushing, and that just shows how bad Cleveland team is. That you got the league leader in rushing, and you can't even make the playoffs. That doesn't happen often. That doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. It don't happen a lot when you lead the league in rushing. You got a league leader in rushing and your team not playing well. That doesn't happen a lot at all. So, man, it got to be Freddie Kitchens, man. Freddie Kitchens got to be that bad. He got to be that bad. But that's the big stat line of the game as far as that Cleveland game is. We shut that running game down. Josh Bynes, LJ Fort did a good job. Peanut made a few plays. Chris Wormley, Brandon Williams, all those guys, Pecco, all of them did a good job stopping that run, man. Stopping that run. And do y'all see the difference? Do you see the difference of when Brandon Williams is playing versus when he's not playing? I mean, it's a huge difference. Huge difference. When Brandon Williams not playing, run game looks like crap. When he's out there, run game looks pretty doggone good. I mean, we started out slow, but Lamar made some crazy plays. That touchdown pass to Mark Andrews, not the first one, but the second one where he didn't have his feet set. Normally, you would not want your quarterback to make that pass. I wouldn't want Lamar to make that pass again. But I mean, when you own, you just own, and Lamar is on. The game has slowed down for him, and he's just playing. I mean, the game's just going in his favor right now. Truth be told, the game's just going in his favor right now. But anyway, man, I'm finna get ready to start talking about this Steelers game. Big game. Even though we in the playoffs, they trying to get in the playoffs, and we need to shut the door on them. We got RG3 starting. RG3 gets his first start this season. Good news for RG3. This is an audition for him. I hope he do good, because if he do real good, we might be able to get something real nice in return if we trade RG3. You got to think about stuff like that, because you got to look at what Eric DeCosta been doing as far as trading players and stuff like that. So if RG3 do good, it's gonna be people calling, trying to trade for RG3. So let's hope that RG3 does well against this defense. He's playing against a good defense. Pittsburgh got a dang good defense. To me, the key of beating Pittsburgh is not turning the ball over because their offense is so bad. Their offense is so inconsistent that if we don't turn the ball over, we most likely gonna win. Because every game that they done won in the past weeks and stuff like that, they have scored touchdowns on defense. And if they ain't scored touchdowns on defense, they was giving their offense short fields a lot. So we cannot turn the ball over in this game right here. I want to see a lot of Gus Edwards since Mark Ingram not gonna be playing. I want to see a lot of Miles Boykins. I want to see Miles Boykins kind of make some plays this game. This is gonna be his opportunity. This is gonna be the opportunity to see what we got. I mean, just straight up, this is the opportunity for us to see what we got. I want to see Chris Moore. You know, he haven't been touching the field that much, but we gotta keep on. We just gotta make sure we don't turn the ball over, man. In this Pittsburgh game, we just gotta make sure we don't turn the ball over. RG3 gotta have that time clock in his head. Yeah, let the young guys eat. I agree. Let's let the young guys eat. I want to see Gus, have a good game. I'm thinking about, fantasy league wise, because Mark Ingram is not playing. I'm thinking fantasy league wise, I might sign Gus Edwards because it ain't too much out there. He's gonna get a lot of touches this game, and Gus might be able to make something work. But we got to, we absolutely have to take care of the football. We have to. If we don't take care of the football, we will lose against the Steelers. But we don't want that. We want to shut the door. What's good, Joe? Team Ramy. What's good? Yeah, Gus is fresh and ready. Gus is fresh. Man, first of all, man, Gus, when he do get the touches, when he do get more touches, man, he gets better and better over time. Gus Edwards get better and better over time, man. Man, Marshall and UCF out here fighting. the bowl game's on. But anyway, Gus get better and better over time, man. It's just man, I love Gus Edwards, man. I really do. And he lost that weight, and I was worried about him losing that weight would mess up his physicality as far as how he run. But it hasn't. And he got a burst now. Gus Edwards has a burst now. Do y'all see it? When the few times we seen Gus get wide open last year, when have we ever seen Gus Edwards just take off like that? When Gus Edwards gets some space, he taking off now. And Gus is a big man. I say it all the time in my videos, man. When I seen Gus when I was at Tennessee versus Baltimore last year, that's a big man. That's a big running back. I'm telling you, people shy away from that noise when they see that big boy coming through the hole. Yeah. I want Gus to get 100 because I'm thinking about signing him into my fantasy team because I got Mark Andrews, I got Mark Ingram, and I got Lamar, and I'm in the championship, man. So it's killing me. It's killing me that these guys ain't playing, but I understand. I kind of wanted our starters to play because we're gonna be out for a long time. But after the Mark Ingram scare and the Mark Ingram's getting banged, Andrew getting banged up, they making the right choice to sit some guys. Earl Thomas already said he was gonna sit out anyway. When you're a veteran, you deserve that type of you deserve to be able to say that I need to take a risk, coach. So I believe they said Ingram, Lamar, Yonder, and Earl for sure is not playing. I hear you, Joe. Well, I ain't in that situation right now. I only won by 1 point. So I got to have a good week next week. I got Deshaun Watson on the bench, and Billy O'Brien said he ain't benching nobody. He starting all his guys. I don't know if Chuck Clark playing. I don't know if Troy Clark playing. Really, truth be told, we're gonna have to just wait till the list come out. I know Brandon Carr playing because they're gonna keep his streak alive. Money Mitch. Oh man, we got Money Mitch. We got Money Mitch in the building, man. Pay the fool, man. Pay the fool. But I don't know if Chuck Clark playing. Uh-huh. 16 and 17 combined. So I gotta have a good week next week. And this dude that I'm going against, he good, man. I'm the only one that beat him all year. And that the week I beat him was when when Lamar had that crazy game against Cincinnati. Mark Andrews had like 2 touchdowns. Mark Ingram had 2 touchdowns. Derrick Henry went off. I had like 200 and some points. But man, I don't know who all playing and who not playing. I just know Brandon Williams not playing. Like Team Ramy said, Brandon Williams not playing. Earl Thomas not playing. Mark Ingram not playing. Lamar Jackson not playing. I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep Mark Andrews off the field too, because he did get banged up with that little ankle injury. He been dealing with the ankle injury for like most of the season. So we need to sit Mark Andrews down too. Let our guys get a little bit healthy. I mean, yeah, I can see that Willis Snead to have a pretty decent game. I like Willis Snead. That's the whole thing. I tell people all the time that we should give Willis Snead the ball more often. We should give the ball to Willis Snead more often. He a first down machine, and he hard to get down, and he's sure-handed. Willis Snead is very sure-handed. So y'all hear my kids in the background fighting. That's all they do. That's all they do. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all stop fighting. And the sad part, y'all, it be the little sister. It be the little sister fighting the big brother most of the time. Merry Christmas. Yes. Merry Christmas to y'all. Y'all know I've been on the Christmas spirit. I had my tree up about 2 months ago. Yeah. I mean, RG3. I mean, because, as far as like really, really running, them days of RG3, that's over. So he gotta be like more traditional at pocket passing. He can still roll now. He can still run because I seen him run when he was warming up Tennessee game. Yeah, man, little sisters are very, very mean. My sister was mean to me when I was little. But that's all I gotta really say about the Steelers versus the Ravens game is all we need to do is not turn the ball over. That's just the biggest thing. Don't turn the ball over. And we'll win. We'll win because one thing for sure, they're gonna turn the ball over on their side. Duck gonna throw it up for us because Mason is out for with a I forgot. He hurt something in his shoulder. So Mason is out. And they don't know what they're gonna do quarterback wise anyway, because they was, they started off with Duck threw 2 picks, then Mason went out there, Mason got hurt, and they put Duck back out there. So they don't want to go to the playoffs. Pittsburgh don't want to go to the playoffs with this team. But at the same time, who says Tennessee might not go out there and beat Houston anyway? Because that if Tennessee go out there and beat Houston, Pittsburgh is out anyway. No matter what happens in our game, they out. I just don't want Pittsburgh in the game. That's it. I just don't want them in the game. Well, in the playoffs, I just don't want them in there. They don't, Joe. They don't. Pittsburgh don't deserve it. Yeah, see, man, the thing about Tennessee, man, Tennessee would have beat Houston the last time they played Houston if they would have just ran the football. All they had to do. You in the goal line, You got a 250-pound, 6'3" running back running a 4.5 40, power out all this world. Don't nobody really want to tackle this dude. And you pass the ball. You pass the ball, your receiver get hit, he dropped the ball, dude picks it off and almost runs it back for a touchdown. Turning point of that game against Houston. Trying to make Ryan Tannehill the hero. So, yeah, Mariota been benched. Tennessee just played Houston. Tennessee just played Houston 2 weeks ago. So, yeah, Mariota been benched. Mariota been gone. And I tell people this, and they think I'm crazy. But for the right price, if RG3 does well, and we end up trading RG3 or something like that, I wouldn't mind getting Mariota to be our backup. People think I'm talking crazy when I say stuff like that, but I'm just being real. I wouldn't mind having Mariota for our backup if it got to the point that we trade RG3. Because if RG3 do well, trust me, people are gonna come calling. Because when we had him in that preseason game last year, people was calling about RG3 last year. Why wouldn't mind Mariota to be backup for us? Is because Mariota knows how to run the same offense. Is he as dynamic as Lamar? No, nobody is. We probably won't see another person as dynamic as Lamar running in about 10 years. Right. But the Mariota could run the same offense. Mariota, I mean, that's what I like. That's what I like about what our team, what our GM, our front office did anyway. As far as if you look at our quarterback room, no RG3 and Trace McSorley is not as dynamic as Lamar. Because like I said, you're not gonna see too many people, be as dynamic as Lamar. But having two quarterbacks that can run the same offense, that makes sense. Like, why would we have a traditional pocket quarterback when that's not the type of offense we run? I mean, that was a good job by our front office. I mean, when we signed RG3, well, we tried to sign Kaepernick first until his girlfriend did that dumb with Ray Lewis, and then we turned around and signed RG3. That let me know that all the way back from when we lost to the Bengals, our plan was to get Lamar Jackson from Jump Street. Because all three of our quarterbacks now are mobile. All three of them. We have dual threat quarterbacks. All three. If you think Wink will blitz every play, yes, of course Wink gonna blitz every play. Wink Martindale is the most aggressive defensive coordinator in football. Part of the reason why he didn't do so well and he was a defensive coordinator in Denver, because you can't be that aggressive like Wink, like how aggressive Wink is. You can't be that aggressive all the time when you don't have the personnel. We have the personnel. We have the secondary to be able to hold their own and for us to blitz anybody. That's just facts. And when we get Tavon back next year, it's going to be even better because people don't realize how important Tavon was. Tavon was our slot corner, and when we was in zero blitz, Tavon used to be able to jam his guy up and stick with his guy strive to strive for our blitzes to get home. Because most of the time on an all-out blitz or something like that, the quarterback going to the short route, which is most of the time the guy in the slot. So the defense, expect the defense to be better, even better next year with Tavon coming back. Be on the lookout for that. Anyway, I want to get into something else. Let's talk about, of course, I'm not even going to ask y'all this. Our MVP for our team is Lamar Jackson. Point blank period. Okay, so that's one award. Scratch that award out. Most improved offensive player. Y'all drop in the comments right now who is y'all most improved offensive player. Who do y'all say is y'all is the most improved offensive player this season for the Baltimore Ravens on the offensive side of the ball? And I just wait. Yeah, I like Trace. I just think Trace ain't ready yet. But who do y'all think is the most improved offensive player for this season right here for Baltimore? Yo, most improved. Well, Joe, I'm just talking about offense right there. I like to say Mark Andrews, but you got to think about it like this, Joe. With Mark Andrews, yes, his season this year is better than last year, but he had such a good season last year that this jump is like it's expected. We think we knew that he was gonna make this jump. We knew that Mark Andrews was a beast, so we knew he was gonna have a big year. But the most improved player to me on the offensive side of the ball is Ronnie Stanley. Ronnie Stanley. Look at the season Ronnie Stanley having right now. Look at the season Ronnie Stanley having right now. You can't say that you seen Ronnie Stanley having a year like the year he having right now. Just being real. Our most improved player on the offensive side of the ball is Ronnie Stanley. Right, Gerald. Right. See, I just seen Gerald comment. Ronnie Stanley is the most improved player on the offensive side of the ball for us. I mean, dude playing lights out. Lights out. I mean, he gonna make a lot of money playing good ball. I mean, playing some good football at the left tackle position. And you can even put Baby Zeus over there out there as most improved, because Baby Zeus, even though Ronnie Stanley is having a great year. Venomous, what's up, dog? I ain't even know you was in the building. You snuck up on me. Even though Ronnie Stanley is having a great year, you can't ignore the fact that Baby Zeus is having a great year too. Orlando Brown Jr. is having an awesome year. Just think about it, man. And I'm gonna tell you who would have been my most improved if it wasn't for the injury. Originally, my most improved was gonna be Matt Skura. Matt Skura was gonna be my most improved originally until he got hurt. Because if you and reason why, and it's no shade to Ronnie Stanley, but at the same time, it's just like how I feel about Mark Andrews. Engraving, what's up, dog? What's up, man? Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my dog Engraving. I'm sure y'all already subscribed to him, because man, if you're a Raven fan, you know about my guy right there, man. Big time at this, man. He a big part of why I do it now. You know. So shout out to Engraving. But if Matt Skura didn't get hurt, I would have had Matt Skura as most improved. But yeah, that's the thing. He got hurt. If he would have been healthy through the whole season, Matt Skura would have been my most improved. No shade to what Stanley had done this season, but at the end of the day, you got to remember this. Stanley was a first-round pick. So when you drafted somebody as a first-round pick, you expect stuff like that out of them. I mean, it just, you think you know that you that's what's supposed to happen when you get drafted in the first round. You ain't supposed to flop. Bozeman, man, you could put Bozeman out there. is most improved. Right, Ramby? Because the simple fact is, going into the season, exactly, Joe. But I feel unique, but I still hate the Steelers more than I hate the Browns. Would I rather have the Steelers or the Titans playoff matchup wise? Okay, I'm gonna touch up on this. Exactly, Engraver. When people are picked in the first round, the expectations is already high. We this is supposed to happen. Ronnie Stanley supposed to play at this level. And yes, Rammy, he finna get that bag. He finna get that bag. What's up, godson? You got jokes today, dog? But back to what my guy asked me. He asked me, would I rather have the Titans or Steelers playoff like matchup wise? I would much rather have the Titans, even though the Titans has been playing better than the Steelers. But you never want a division rival in the playoffs for the simple fact that they get the luxury of playing us twice a year, and they get the luxury of knowing us better than any other team in the NFL. Nobody else in the NFL know us better. Oh yeah, I'm finna touch up on that too, Joe. But nobody knows us better than our division rivals. Nobody. I mean, the Titans. If we play the Titans, it's the first time they played our offense. I liked it because your first time playing our offense, you would not be prepared for it at all. You might not be prepared for it for the second time, but you might play a little bit better the second time. But that first time, it's gonna be rough for you, dog. It's gonna be rough for you. I mean, they can talk crap. Still, the fans can talk crap because guess what? We ain't got our starters playing. So you know, if them beating us without our starters out there makes them feel that much good, then you know that explains the success they've been having lately. But I would much rather have the Titans in there. Much rather have the Titans in there. You never want a division rival in the playoffs. You never want to, because them the teams that can knock you off. Not saying that the Steelers would knock you off, but they got a better chance because this will be their third time playing us if we play them in the playoffs. So I'd rather play the Titans. Just off top, rather play the Titans. Back to what I was talking about as far as like yeah, Steelers fans, they a trip, man. But back what I was saying, man. So we talked about the MVP, most improved. Who is y'all defensive MVP for this season? And who is y'all defensive most improved? I'm gonna give y'all a second to comment and tell me that. Ooh, my babies be fighting. Boy, you see her putting it on Marshall bad. I agree with Engraver. Godson, the thing about Marcus Peters is Marcus Peters wasn't with us the whole season. But our MVP is Marlon Humphrey. He been and look, Godson, man, you can't go wrong with picking Chuck Clark. I'm picking Judon because, man, look at Judon numbers. I forgot how many sacks Judon got, but he up there in sacks, and he like top 3 in quarterback hits. With Marlon Humphrey, it's self-explanatory. Marlon Humphrey is the man. I mean, he is. He gonna get paid. He the man, man. We blessed. We blessed to have Marlon Humphrey, man. I mean, like I said earlier, with us having the cornerbacks that we have, starting off with Humphrey, that give us the luxury of us being able to blitz the way we blitz. Yeah, that's the reason why. That's the reason why I'm going with Judon too, Engraving, because Judon been out there for the whole season, and he got a nice amount of sacks, and he top 3 in quarterback hits, quarterback pressures. But it's just, man, like, you got to put Marlon at MVP though. He has been the most consistent, even though he had a few slip ups. But that's the cornerback position. At the cornerback position, you gonna give up plays. To me, people, I tell people this all the time. After quarterback, cornerback is the hardest position to play in football, because at cornerback you can shut somebody down all game long, and you can have that one mistake, like the Saints versus the Vikings game 2 years ago. If you give up that one play, that's all people remember. That's all people remember. That's all people remember. If you mess up that one play at cornerback. So cornerback is very hard. So for Marlon to be that consistent all season long at the cornerback position, pound for pound, the hardest position on defense, man, that's amazing, man. That's amazing. That's amazing. I can't even remember how many touchdowns Marlon gave up this year. I know he gave up some touchdowns, but they wasn't that much. I remember he gave up one to Juju. I mean, not Juju. He gave up a touchdown to somebody else, but I just can't remember. Yeah, and then look, Engraving. Another thing about Judon is what I seen on your video, your live stream, the growth. Judon has grown so much over this season right here. I mean, yeah, Tyler Lockett, yeah, he gave up a touchdown. Hey, Marlon was having a hard time with that boy Lockett. I ain't gonna. Marlon was having a hard time with that boy Lockett. I can't lie. But man, Engraving, the growth of Judon, man. I remember seeing Engraving talk about that in his video, man. And it's so true that Judon will make a big play, then he'll get a stupid penalty. And it had a lot to do with the mistakes he made, like last year and the year before, had a lot to do with him being immature. But I think I think Suggs being gone got a lot to do with the growth of Judon, and just him being more mature this year. That's what I was telling people in Engraving, that when we get Tavon back next year, this defense gonna be even better. But I think Suggs being gone really helped Judon grow more. And I think that's what Suggs was talking about when he was leaving. Because when Suggs left, Judon's not little brother no more. Suggs gone, Jaden Ferguson come in. You know what I'm saying? Judon's not little brother anymore. Judon's big brother now. And it was time for him to step up and be big brother. And he's been doing a good job at it this year. Very good job at it. I was kind of frustrated with him at the beginning of the season, but man, he flying on all cylinders now. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Suggs being gone really, because it's just like it's like when you like Engraving. It's like when you leave. It's like when you leave your mom and dad house. Okay, when you live with your mom and daddy, you didn't have to worry about buying tissue and paper towels and dishes and stuff like that. So you just doing what you want to do. You ain't worry about that. But then when you moved out your mama house, now you worry about tissue and paper towels and stuff that you got to grow in. You growing in different. You leave the nest and you growing in different ways, man. So Suggs being gone got a lot to do with Judon growth. A lot to do with Judon growth. Right, Joe. He was top 4 in pressures before our DBs got healthy. But our DBs being healthy is helping a lot. That's the luxury. That's our biggest luxury. Kobe, what's up, man? My classmate right there, Kobe Smith. I see you, dog. What's up? My man Flash right there. But that's the luxury we have, man. Them DBs that we got, and to think that we ain't got Tavon. Like, if we had Tavon, man, it'll be just. But if was the fifth, you know the rest. But anyway, most disappointing defensive player. Y'all tell me who y'all most disappointing defensive player. It shouldn't even be that hard. Go in your room, mama. JB Smooth. JB Smooth in the building. What's up, dog? No, I ain't gonna say Carr. Carr ain't the most disappointing. JB Smooth, Anthony Averett is a good answer. But the person who I'm thinking had a high ceiling going into this season right here. And his stock has dropped. Just think about it. I know Engraven already know. Yeah, Joe know. Joe know too. Joe know. Not TJ, because the thing you got to remember. Not Earl. Earl been good, man. Earl been good. Earl. The reason why Earl numbers ain't that high because they scared to even come at Earl. Not TJ, because the thing about TJ is that's a good answer too. That's a good answer too, Engraven. But that ain't who I'm thinking. Y'all think who was biggest disappointment on the defensive side of the ball this season for the Ravens? His stock was high going into this season. Talking big noise about this guy right here. Not Michael Pierce. Josh, we talking about defense. We ain't talking about offense. It ain't Michael Pierce. Michael Pierce still, yes. There it is right there. Peanut, man. Peanut, man. Peanut, they was talking big about Peanut this year. Now, Josh, Ferguson playing better and better every week. Oh, yeah, I seen that hit Judon did on Baker. But Peanut, I mean, if you look at it, Peanut don't have a lot of. Yeah, we had big hopes for Kenny Young too, bro. We did. Less suspected out of Bowser, man. Which Bowser, even though Bowser not having a crazy good season, but Bowser is being decent. He being decent. He make a play here and there. We wasn't expecting all that out of Bowser. But next year we'll expect a little bit more out of Tyus Bowser. But Peanut, I mean, we thought Kenny was gonna make that jump. Yeah, Ferg been good, but we thought Kenny was gonna make that jump, but the ceiling was sky high for Peanut. I mean, it was to the point where us as Raven fans was like, oh man, we're not worried about losing CJ Mosley. Did you see how Peanut finished the season last year? We good. And Peanut went out there and played them first couple of weeks. It was terrible. Behind you, Peanut, the reason why Jimmy got hurt. If Peanut made the play on the screen and not trying to, if Peanut would have made the play on the screen and wasn't pursuing, if he would have made the play, he wouldn't have to pursue. So when he had to pursue, he ended up bumping into Jimmy, and Jimmy got hurt. Peanut, the expectations on Peanut was so big that he got the mic, and he lost that job in like 2 weeks. He lost the mic in like 2 or 3 weeks. And look at it then. Peanut don't get that much playtime if y'all pay attention. He's not getting the playtime that he thought he was gonna get. I mean, we really thought Peanut was gonna be like that guy for us, but he not. Which I wanted to believe Peanut was gonna be that guy, but when you break it down and you think about it all the way through, then you gotta kind of respect that you can't just make Peanut the guy that fast, because you gotta remember this right here. First thing first, Going into college, Peanut played receiver. When wasn't the receiver that he thought he was, so they moved him to safety. His first year playing linebacker was the first year he was with the Baltimore Ravens. This is Peanut third year playing linebacker. And for somebody to think somebody would lead a linebacker group, I remember that one engraving. See, the reason why I took the Jimmy injury personal is because the screens. I played linebacker engraving, so when I see us give up plays on screens, I take that personal because screens, it don't take special nothing. If the D line feels that the offensive line is letting you by easy, you break down 2 yards. Backside dude go for the quarterback. Everybody else finds the running back. Linebacker finds the running back. Easy. It's easy to stop a screen. All you got to do is stick to your fundamentals. See, the thing with Peanut is a good player. Peanut got speed out this world. A lot of linebackers ain't got the speed that Peanut got because he plays safety. But Peanut still has to learn how to really play linebacker. JB. But Peanut still has to learn how to play linebacker, man. Playing linebacker is like the 2 things about playing linebacker is having excellent lateral movement and being able to read your keys. That's it. That's it. Playing linebacker, read your keys, lateral movement. That's all you need. As far as like stopping stuff, read your keys and lateral movement. Peanut hasn't been playing long enough. He hasn't been playing linebacker long enough to just have his stuff all the way down like they get, man. Because reading your keys and that lateral movement, you do it so much it becomes muscle memory. And sometimes Peanut get washed up a little bit too, man, because he lacking a little bit in size. But it was them first couple of weeks with Peanut out there was tough, man. But one thing Peanut does do good, and y'all can't knock him from that. If we sit him on a blitz, he can get there. He know how to blitz. If he don't know how to do anything else, Peanut knows how to blitz. Peanut knows how to blitz. But anyway, most of this, I ain't bring up this on the offensive side. Most disappointing offensive player. Who was y'all most disappointing offensive player? Which is hard to. Who would y'all say is the most disappointment on the offensive side of the ball? Man, Project Pat just the man. He just the man. But we knew this. Go in your room, mama. JB Smooth feeling like me. JB Smooth feeling like me. Not Willis Snead. Not Hurst, because we knew Hurst wasn't really Lamar guy and wasn't gonna get touches like that. And Hurst still doing a good job blocking. Catching yards and all that, not the best, but he's still doing a great job blocking. And Hayden Hurst and Nick Boyle and Mark Andrews blocking wise is a big part of why our offense is the way it is. But it's not Hurst. Willis Snead, no, because I say, even though you would like to see Willie get the ball more, he still do a good job blocking. Seth Roberts and Willis Snead, like I said a few weeks ago, when we bust a big run, find Willis Snead, find Seth Roberts. Them guys downfield, they making crazy blocks. But the biggest disappointment is what JB Smooth said to me. And Miles Boykins, you can't say Miles Boykins because Miles Boykins is a rookie that we didn't expect a lot of. I mean, that was the preseason. People got to remember that that's the preseason. Trace McSorley went out there and looked like a starting quarterback in the preseason, but I guarantee you, if we put Trace McSorley, if we would have started Trace McSorley out there in one of them games during headlights, he not there yet. I mean, that's preseason, man. Everything, I mean, it's not complex in preseason, man. It's just go out there and play football. The game plan ain't complex in preseason. You got the simplest playbook in the world out there in preseason. But Chris Moore is the biggest disappointment in because think about it. The two disappointments I just named, Peanut, his playing time has got cut, and Chris Moore only is on the field on special teams now. When everybody was talking about like Chris Moore was gonna be that guy for us. You know, John Brown said Chris Moore was the best receiver in our receiver room. But that's not the case. That's not the case. Chris Moore, I mean, really, Seth Roberts it came out to be, you know, better than Chris Moore. I mean, Chris Moore just like he barely gets on the field. Like Venomous just said, I thought Chris Moore was about to get cut. I thought he was gonna be cut. I thought he was gonna be out of here. Chris Moore, but see, Joe, Self is coming along, man. Self is decent. Self Roberts is decent. I mean, yeah, but Jaleel ain't there yet. Jaleel got some. He got some fundamental things he got to fix. Yeah, JB Smooth. Yeah, Chris Moore will be out there this week. He's gonna get his play time this week. This is a save your job game right here for Chris Moore because he might not be with us next year. But Seth Roberts, man, if you look at the whole situation, receivers like Willis Snead and Seth Roberts is perfect for what we do. They the perfect receivers for what we do. They not a man. UCF is out here doing double reverses and everything. Go in your room, mama. But Seth Roberts and Willis Snead is the best. Like they best for what we do on offense. Because they block so well. And when they need to catch the ball, they sure-handed. They catch the ball. Seth Roberts been getting the ball a little bit more and more week by week, if y'all haven't noticed. So, yeah, but see, the thing about it, is that's preseason, dog. I mean, a lot of stuff is watered down in preseason. My number one target hope, draft a free agent. You know, the craziest thing is the thing I'm worried about more offensively is something that most people ain't worried about. Most people are thinking about like getting another receiver and stuff like that. We eventually got to find Marshall Yonder's replacement. We eventually got to find it. You know, for years of us playing shuffle at the offensive line, one position that we didn't have to worry about was Marshall Yonder's position. But I think Marshall gonna come one more year because Marshall is having so much fun this year with these group of young fellas. But my number one target is to find his replacement because we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to find Marshall Yonder's replacement. That's just facts. I mean, we can add more depth to our receiving group and stuff like that, true enough, but we gotta find Marshall's replacement. We got to. And you got to remember, as far as our receiving core, Hollywood is not even 100% yet. You say Moore is back. I mean, yeah, Pat could play right guard and stuff like that, and Powers. It's something about Ben Powers that we don't see, like that we not getting to see because we not at the practice facility. So Hopefully he'll improve. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm sorry. Truth be told, I don't want AJ Green. I don't want AJ Green. Not having a superstar receiver end up working to our favor, man. Because having superstar receivers in the type of offense we have, then you'll have poke out lips and cross arms because they're not getting the ball how they want to get it. But like I said, y'all, Hollywood is not 100% healthy yet. He will be 100% next year. So that's something to think about. But my number one thing is the find Marshall Yonder's replacement. That's the biggest thing. Yeah, I'm not big on AJ Green either, Jerry. I don't want him. Not saying that he wouldn't be humble, but I believe over time that they'll start to get to him. No Dez Bryant. Do I think Brandon Williams time to go? I know. I was feeling like that at a time because of the money and the cap hit. But what you got to think about is think about what our running game was like when Brandon Williams didn't play, and think about what our running game looked when Brandon Williams played. So we probably need to keep him. Probably redo the deal or something. But we need to keep Brandon Williams, man. Because like I said, think about what our running game. The last game we played without Brandon Williams, we gave up 165 to Nick Chubb. Like 2 years before that, I remember Brandon Williams didn't play, and we gave up a lot. I can't remember what game that was, but it was like last year when Brandon Williams didn't play, and we gave up. The last time we gave up that many yards on the ground was 2012. So let's keep Brandon Williams in Baltimore, because without B. Will, our run game suffer. Yeah, Hollywood not healthy, man. It might look like he's healthy because he got 8 TDs and stuff like that, but if you seen Hollywood Brown in college and you look at Hollywood Brown right now, Hollywood is not 100% healthy. I'm telling you, it's a difference. And even Hollywood is not 100%. It's still faster than almost everybody. But I'm telling y'all, when Hollywood is 100% healthy, man, I'm talking about like when we did that little handoff play to him in New England. If that was healthy Hollywood, that's touchdown. You're not catching dude. Dude is go back and look at his highlights when he was in Oklahoma, man. Dude taking screens 60 yards, taking screens, taking drags 60 yards. Easy. He eat up grass quick, man. Dude is lightning. But that's not the same Hollywood because he got that Liz Frank injury, man. I mean, you remember when Jimmy Smith had the Liz Frank injury? When he came back, he wasn't really Jimmy Smith. It was like the year after. Take time to get over that screw being in your foot. And Jimmy got the screw out his foot. Defensive wise, going into the offseason, I would want to help us out with that pass rush, man. We got to get better. We got to get better at rushing the passer. We got to. We got to find somebody that can rush the passer. I like the idea that everybody was saying trying to get the boy from Jacksonville. I can't pronounce his name right. But with Jacksonville, let him go. I'm just saying. Really, when Tom Coughlin was there, all we had to do was send him a message and be like, "Hey, act a fool, and we gonna pick you up." But it might not work, man. But on the defensive side of the ball, man, I would want to help our pass rush out. I mean, at the same time, Judon having a good year. I'm not a fan of Clowney like that. Clowney is a beast, true enough, but I don't think he worth the money. I don't think he worth the money that he about to get. He really not. Clowney not worth their money. I mean, RG3 looked at Rocky coming into that game in the fourth quarter, but you got to remember that was him coming in the fourth quarter. I mean, they pretty much telling him don't get hurt and don't lose the ball. I mean, you try to come in the fourth quarter and play good. A lot of folks can't do that, man. A lot of folks can't do that. So RG3 will be okay. I hope RG3 do great. Because if RG3 do great, people are gonna call. They're gonna call, blowing our phone up. They was blowing our phone up when he was doing good in the preseason last year. If you go out there and do a good job against Pittsburgh, they're gonna be blowing our phone up again. And guess what that means? Eric DeCosta, being the pimp that he is, because I call him a pimp, because the moves he makes as far as trades is pimping. If RG3 play good, we'll get something real nice in return. Because DeCosta know what he doing, man, with the trades. I mean, the fact that we got Marcus Peters for 2 players that we was going to trade, and when I say 2 players we was going to trade, the 5th round pick that we got for that kicker and Kenny Young, because we was going to let Kenny Young go because he was playing that bad. We got 2 players that we were going to let go for Marcus Peters. So if RG3 have a good game, man, it might be the RG3 last year in Baltimore. Because Eric DeCosta offer building the team and making the team better now. So, you never know. We might get RG3. I'm sorry, y'all. Dead to daycare, y'all. Dead to daycare ain't never done. But you never know, man. We get something good for RG3. And that might be the answer to our pass rushing prayers. That might be our opportunity to get the pass rusher that we want to get. You never know. You just never know, man. So I hope RG3 have a good game. I hope he go out there and ball out. That'll help us a lot. Because you know teams going to go call. You know people going to be calling. Darren, what's up? So if RG3 ball out, that's going to be big for us. We need him to ball out, though. We need him to. Anyway, I'm going to pull up these games. Predictions. I'm going to drop a video on it, though. But I'm going to make some predictions about these games coming up. Oh, yeah, man. Raven Nation all day. I'm the biggest Raven in the South, man. I ain't going to say the whole South, but in Memphis, I'm the biggest Raven in Memphis, man. Ain't nobody in Memphis doing it like me. I ain't gonna flodge. If y'all say flodge wherever y'all from, that mean lying. That's cap. Cap. Man, like, if you get to go to a playoff game, turn up for me. Because I ain't got the money for no playoff game right now. All right, I'm finna go through this. Oh, straight up. My brother in North Carolina right now. He in the military. Yup, Memphis 10, man. Memphis, Tennessee. Y'all can't hear the accent? I'm old dirty South boy, man. I'm in Memphis, man. Biggest Raven in Memphis, man. That'll be that'll be great. That'll be great. I just got a phone call from somebody in Pennsylvania. I think it might be the Steelers calling me, telling me to shut up talking about the Ravens, but you know what they can kiss. Okay, week 17 predictions. Here we go. Miami versus the New England Patriots. New England. It ain't even too much to touch up on it. Buffalo versus the Jets. Picking Buffalo. I feel bad for your uncle. Still a fan. What the man say on Don't Be a Menace? I feel sorry for your mother. I feel sorry for your uncle. I mean, Menace to Society, I'm tripping. New Orleans versus Carolina. I got New Orleans winning it. Cleveland versus Cincinnati. I got Cleveland winning it. Green Bay versus Detroit. Green Bay winning it. These games right here going like it ain't too many tough ones. Kansas City versus the Chargers. Kansas City. Minnesota versus the Bears. Minnesota. Atlanta versus Tampa Bay. I'm picking Atlanta because you know James Winston gonna throw 8 interceptions in one game. Baltimore, Pittsburgh. You know who I'm picking for that. Houston versus Tennessee. They got the Patriots lose to Miami when they come to Miami, but they playing in New England and Brady don't lose that much at home, man. So I can't go for that one. You don't lose that much at home. These kids fighting. Lord have mercy. Dallas, go in your room, mama. Go in your room. Dallas versus Washington. I got Dallas beating Washington. Tennessee versus Houston. I got Tennessee beating Houston. Indianapolis versus Jacksonville. I got Jacksonville winning it. Philadelphia versus New York. This is the game that everybody's gonna be watching. Yep, they cheating, and they ain't gonna try to say something about our security guard having the Bluetooth in his ear. This is the game everybody gonna be watching because you know a lot of Cowboy fans in the country, and they're gonna be hoping that the Giants beat Philly, but I don't see that happening. Then you got Oakland versus Denver. I got Oakland winning that game. And believe it or not, Oakland still has a chance to make the playoffs. If they win this game, Tennessee lose, Pittsburgh lose, and New England or Kansas City win, then they are in the playoffs. Believe it or not. Crazy, right? Next game is the Rams versus Arizona. I got Arizona winning that game. And the big game of the night, San Fran versus Seattle. And I got San Fran winning that game and taking over the first seed, I believe. Yeah, I dropped a video talking about Beast Mode being back with Seattle, man. So you check that out. Y'all check that out. I think it's a good move by Seattle getting Beast Mode back. That's a good move. Can't go wrong with it. But anyway, y'all. Anything else y'all want to talk about? I'm finna probably get ready to get up out of here, tend to these children, because you know what they doing. They acting up, being kids, tearing up the house, stuff like that. So is there anything else y'all want to talk about before I go? I know the comments come in a little slow, so. My UCF offense is murdering these folks. 40-0 Ravens. Hey, that'll be nice. That would mean that we really getting something nice for RG3. But is there anything else y'all want to talk about before I go? While y'all getting ready to say, if it's anything y'all want to talk about before I go, shout out to Lamar. Lamar bought his offensive lineman. Rolexes. I ain't got no Rolex. I got a Raven watch. I ain't got enough money for all that. Patriots move up one spot in the power. I mean, I think Patriots is a top 5 team. I could see Jaleel Scott having a good game. I just still think that he got some growing to do with his route running and stuff like that. That's all. He not ready to just be a full-time starter in the NFL yet. He got some stuff he got to fix. You hate NCAA football. Who's the best non-QB prospect we should target? I don't know yet. I have been watching Zach or little brother. Zach or little brother pretty nice. Pretty nice. But I don't know. I gotta wait till the season over with and just see how they talking about everybody. Yeah, man. Yeah, I seen running post that roll it too. Like I said, I ain't got no money. I barely had enough money for this. Barely had enough money for my Raven watch. But anyway, man, if y'all ain't got too much to say, make sure y'all like the vid. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. I'm gonna go more in detail about the Ravens versus Steelers game on a separate video. I just wanted to go live and talk because I like just talking football. Finna sit back and watch a couple of these college games. Yeah, I mean, they doing them bad. Go in your room, Tinker Man. They doing them boys wrong in the NCAA. Appreciate it, Darren. They doing them boys wrong in the NCAA, man. I mean, I'm down here in Memphis, so you should know how I feel about the NCAA right now because they took our best player from us in basketball. Wiseman getting ready for the NBA instead of coming back to the NCAA and playing college. So they pretty much took this boy's college career. I'm with you, Joe. People try to protest against the NFL. They need to protest against the NCAA. But anyway, I'm finna get up out of here, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all like the video. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Check out all my videos I drop. Make sure y'all subscribe to my dog Engraven Vids. Engraven do a good job on his videos. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Coach Sip the Tally. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Sonny from SCG. Go in y'all room. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to SCG Sports. Sonny. Make sure y'all subscribe to Cravens and Ravens podcast. Joe Nubo. You know what I'm saying? Be careful going to work, Joe. Y'all subscribe to Joe Nubo. Who else am I forgetting? Yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. Y'all make sure y'all check out Birdland BS. I think they doing a video tonight. I watch them every week. Y'all check out Fred and Scott over there at Birdland BS. Y'all make sure y'all check out all them guys because Ravens, we got the best YouTube team going on, and we better than any team, man. We the number one team in the league. We got the number one YouTube team in the league too, man. So, Flock, I love y'all. Subscribers, I love y'all. If you're not a Raven fan, yeah. See, I'm gonna be in the building. I'm gonna be watching Birdland BS. I watch it every week, man. I go work out and I listen to them do their thing. But anyway, y'all make sure y'all be careful these holidays. If y'all on them roads, be careful. Enjoy y'all family. Have fun. Man, enjoy some of these college games. Enjoy the NBA game that's coming on and stuff like that. And just enjoy your family, man, because that's what it's all about. But anyway, I'm finna get up out of here. Finna get these kids in order. Call my baby her. And I'm out, y'all. Y'all take it easy.